I guess Wally fight is a thing. I totally forgot. I'm sure it's not a thing. Y'all, hold on. I think I might have messed up. Wait, my entire team is weak to flying. I don't think I can win. And I gave this guy like +6 attack. Hold on. I only have water moves on this guy? Shit. Is Machamp fast enough? Only a Vital Throw. He's safeguard. He didn't see kill. Wait, we can win. We can win. Wait. Oh! Future Sight Focus Punch. Double Team Focus Punch. We're doing it! Karate Andi, der Boss vom Hinterhof. Just a tiny bit of preparation for Elite Four testing today. We should look at Bagon moveset versus Salaman's moveset and what we want to do for that. Okay, when do we get Dragon Dance? Oh, it doesn't. Oh. This Pokemon's actually, like, good. Or, like, not OP. It's, like, actually, you have to, like, use it. Salaman's gets Double Edge at 93? What the f***? So you could get Double Edge if you delay the evolution. Can you get Pinch Berries in this game somehow? Mirage Island. Well, they should just give those to the player, like, starting at, like, Gym 5 or something. It's kind of crazy that they don't. They're, like, really cool items. Okay, this is where shit gets real, huh? This is where the actual testing begins. It's how it's always been, right? In our tier list testing so far, is kind of the only thing that matters is, like, the Elite Four. It's definitely how it is in Fire Leaf Green. We can try, like, Rage setup stuff, right? With Mence, potentially. Okay, this guy doesn't get shit. I wanted to check Mawile, though, because it also has Baton Pass. Dude, this guy gets absolutely no moves. What the f is this level up move set for Mawile? This is for level 55? I mean, it's got Crunch at least. I mean, the question for Mawile is just, does it do something in Elite Four or not, you know? I wonder if Swallow has a sweep in the E4. Probably not. Like, maybe if you have, like, an entry point on the Mightyena? Chat, I'm so fucking insanely addicted to PoE too. This is gonna destroy my life. What build are you playing? Frost Nova Snap Chronomancer? I was very much oversold on what the Ascendancies in that game did. I thought it was, like, actual, like, big subclass and not just, like, here's 5 passive points. When I read that I could play a Chronomancer, I assumed that I could be playing, like, a mage that does, like, time spells, and that's not really what's happening. So, and I typically don't like playing, like, normal-ass mage characters, you know? I think the grass types are all going to be really good. Maybe not Cacturn, but, Chlorophyll grass types I think are going to perform really well in this E4.
Any tips to deal with aging anxiety?
I don't know, I don't really get anxious that much. I mean, honestly, genetically, you're probably doing fine, because your mom is not ashamed of her aging body at all. Quite the opposite, actually. I don't know, Gorbis is so interesting, because it doesn't get any offensive setup. I don't even know if there is an offensive setup passer in this game. Oh, Girafarig, I guess, with Calm Mind. I think Girafarig is going to end up being a top 5 Pokemon. Is Shedinja going to end up being the best Pokemon in the game? I think all the Baton Passers are going to be really good, but I guess Ninjask probably is just, like, straight up the best Baton Passer. I mean, yeah, I banned Shedinja, but I'm going to test it. Like, maybe even at the start of the video, I'll talk about Shedinja and Rayquaza and why I think they should be banned. Like, it's not even if Shedinja only solved, like, 3 fights or something in the game, it would still be just a really stupid Pokemon. The real reason it should be banned is it's never a legal encounter, right? I think saying that Shedinja is banned because of its Met location is, like, really unsatisfying, though. Like, you know that if that Pokemon wasn't broken, his Nuzlockers would have come up with a rule that's like, oh, you can choose, or you can, like, flip a coin to see which one you get to keep or something, or you just get to decide, you run your rules, blah, 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 but, I mean, I guess some people probably still do that, but... Okay, we got D-Dance on Gyarados. I will be also testing, with Return over Strength, I think, and just assume that people are willing to fully grind Friendship on a Pokemon, if it's for the Elite Four, so we'll have to Friendship max every Pokemon next time we're in PK Hex. Corsola just doesn't do shit, huh? You know what? We'll give it an honest try. We have Starmie, so there's no point in coming up with fun strats for Drake. I guess. You could have lost your Starmie though, right? I don't know, if we assume that the player just plays perfectly at every point, then... Like, the existence of Starmie does make it less valuable to be a good Pokemon on Drake, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't get considered at all, right? Hey, pChal, why do you never use your rare candies? Why do you always use your rare candies manually when doing this testing instead of using Pickaxe? Because I want to see what moves they learn as they level up. Gives me a better idea, a more hands-on idea of what the level up moveset is like. That way I can keep all the moves that I think are interesting as they come up. Good question though, thank you chat. Alright, we perfectly set up future Jan for an amazing tier lists Elite 4 testing stream tomorrow. But I unfortunately have to leave, I have to go climbing. I'll see you guys tomorrow, peace.
The next day.
Let's get right into it. We are still doing research. We're still testing for the Emerald tier list video. We have done ourselves a favor. Past Jan has shown us a little bit of love and prepped all of these Pokemon to be at the correct level. And now our job is, this is not all the Pokemon available in Emerald, but it's not quite half either, but it's a good amount. Everybody who ever uses my mouse on my computer tells me that it's way too f***ing fast. It's just a habit I picked up from playing fucking StarCraft way back in the day, and now my mouse is set up in a way where I literally only ever move it like a centimeter. Like I got like a 1440p main screen, and I think to move the cursor of the entire screen, I move the mouse about, I can actually tell you exactly, 3 centimeters. Stupid high APM. No, my APM has always been dog shit. It's just what I'm used to, okay? I don't even move my wrist really when I move my mouse. It feels like I only move my fingers to move it across the whole screen. Anyway, nobody cares about this shit. Are you the Tropius with real moves, or are you the Tropius with HMs? So I think the way we're gonna do this is, or the way I usually do this Elite 4 testing to see how good these Pokemon, these potential encounters would be in a vanilla Emerald Nuzlocke, is I think the first thing I want to do is I want to pick out every Pokemon that I think can solo sweep this Elite 4. So Salamence doesn't get D-Dance, so he's not him. I think Gyarados is going to be a consideration. I think Gorbis is going to be a consideration for passing stuff. I definitely want to see Girafarig. Do we even have any other potential solo sweepers? Not really, right? I love built-in Nuzlocke rules and restriction, but more raw max built in. It's a lot of work for not a lot of reward, is probably the answer. And you want to... It's just kind of easier for both the player and the ROM hack maker. Unless you want to put in mechanics that specifically interact with Nuzlocking, there's not really a good reason to do it because people are just used to playing with their own rules anyway. Alright. Let's save and let's save again. I feel like if Gyarados actually solo swept this E4, I would know about it, right? I don't know if you want to go into the Intim right away, but... Sand attack, huh? Well, that immediately is an issue, isn't it?
Free the mustached socialist.
I was trying to think of a Nuzlocke that had a mustache. It'd be like, what,
Belated
him?
Happy New Year, King.
But I couldn't think of anyone. I mean, that looked pretty good. But if you start stacking the sand attacks, it probably gets a lot harder, right? I don't know if there's like mist tech or something. Altaria gets that move, right? Okay. That's awkward, isn't it? Can you dry dance again here? No, because he thunderbolts you. Okay. Okay, it's not that easy, is it? It's not that easy. But there probably is tech there. Altaria gets missed, right? 1 second. for when I test Altaria. That seems pretty good on Sydney here. I guess he probably can't sweep Drake because you get rock tombed. There's nothing really you can do about that, but I think at +2 I could probably sweep, right? I have such a big level advantage. Okay, it seems like +2 is enough. Okay. Gyarados looking good. I think this Dusclops always protects turn 1, right? Isn't that a thing? I forgot. There's like stuff about this. Black tea in the morning, green tea in the afternoon, mint tea at night. You know what? You might be cooking with that. I think I should easily be able to go to +3 here, right? Like, he doesn't do for damage. All tea tastes the same to me? You're trolling. We're starting strong with the rage bait this year. You know, tea isn't even like one... it's not like there's different, like, flavors of the tea plant or whatever. It's just different herbs or leaves or whatever that are put in boiling water. It's just stuff in boiling water, bro. Like, there's a lot of tea flavors that have, like, nothing to do with each other biologically. This is like saying all soup tastes the same to me. You realize that that's stupid, right? Ever hear Glitch X City Pokemon remixes? She has some bangers. Yeah, she wrote one for me once. Not to name drop, but we're like besties. Okay. So this is free. What about Glacia though? I think he like really likes to hail turn 1, right? I think taunt is appropriate. Although I don't know if he has any other non-attack move. I should probably open the oh, this guy has Encore. Okay, we've used up our Lumberry. Just don't get paralyzed again. You're fine. The problem is he's not going to Ice Ball over Body Slam because Ice Ball is a multi-hit move. I mean, he can randomly Ice Ball, but... Okay, I think Taunt is just always exactly 2 turns. You kind of want him to use Hail, actually, because that's 1 less turn for him to use Body Slam, right? But I guess now that he's not taunted, he could Encore, so now we have to just go. Am I +1, actually? No, I'm +2, right? I f***ing hate the people coming in with the chai means tea, don't call it chai tea. Like, in that sentence, you're already explaining as to why they drew the distinction in the first place, right? Because it's not obvious to everyone that the word chai means tea. It is clearly a joke at this point, that's true. I'm just a grumpy old man today. Okay, so +2 doesn't even kill this Glalie, apparently. Gyarados stock's kind of falling as we speak. I think you kind of, if you want to do this with Gyarados, you just have to do it riskily, right? Because the problem is you have to taunt every other turn to prevent Encore locking. And you have to risk getting Body Slam paralyzed. But I want to infer from the damage on Walrein here how much I would have to set up to. I love the phrase ATM machine, by the way. Sometimes you don't want to talk like you're in a technocratic future, okay? Saying ATM makes you feel like you're saying like a fucking brand name or some shit. If you add machine to it, it makes it sound a little bit more old-timey. A little bit more grounded, a little bit more real. Do you feel me? I mean, it does always like using Hail, so this might actually just work. And then you just wait until your berry procs, basically. And just like that, we're +6. I'm just saying, when you say I need to go use the ATM, you just don't sound like a person, all right? Or I guess you do, but you sound less like one to me. This seems to just work. What does the AT even stand for? You know, I never even thought about that. I have no idea. Automatic transfer? That sounds right. Okay, seems to be using Hail every other turn without fail. So, you know, it's kind of just free for the goat at this point. We'll do it one more time on, not on speed up for the B-roll. I suppose if you're berry procs early, you kind of just got to go for risk, right? But I mean, what are the odds? Sorry, I'm really distracted because somebody in chat asked for a name for their California king snake. And I've been racking my brain for snake puns with the name Gavin Newsom, and I couldn't come up with anything, so I'm just sitting here like a fucking idiot. But I'm sure chat will help you out. Yeah, there's bigger problems if people are giving birth to him. I mean, at least one person did. I'm just still thinking about snake puns, and I can't, with famous Californian people, and I can't come up with any snakes or any California people, so. Okay, +4 return. Does it one-shot the wall rain? Okay. Cobra Bryant? Is he from California? I have no idea. Okay, I want to see if +3 works. Walrein is a bulky motherfucker, but you do get a level up here as well. Okay, +3 isn't quite enough, but... Alright, I'm pretty sure that this is where the Gyarados sweep ends, though, right? I mean, what comes out second? I think it's just down the line, right? I think it's just Altaria. Okay, so maybe you D-dance on the guaranteed protect and try to kill or something? Yeah, but even if it just protects every other turn. But I think Rock Tomb might be encouraged enough to go over protect him. Let's just try it. That's what we're here for, right? Leonardo DiCaprio, you're still going? Okay, let's see those protects. Okay, he does like doing it. So that's +1 speed already. He's not even Rock Tombing. Now it's too late, bro. Okay, this is actually really easy. Okay. So this might be even easier than the other ones because you don't even need taunt. Okay, now he's starting to Rock Tomb like a lot. But I did get +2 speed out of that, right? I think this is gonna happen. This is gonna work on Wallace as well, right? I just gotta find a way to restore PP, I guess. Oh, true. Just equip a Lepa Berry. You're so right. I mean, we can just use the Lepa Berries between battles to restore, right? But even when I would study alone a little bit in college, I mean, I think the one thing that I took from college into my current job, when I was writing the script for the Run and Bun video, the most productive progress I made that entire time was when I started going to the library to write. Getting out of your usual environment to study is so important. I couldn't get done if I was at home. It's like not possible. I know it's really common boring advice, but it like super worked for me. Try those body doubling videos on YouTube. I feel like I would open them and then the recommended algorithm would be keeping you in there forever. Like you would open YouTube and then you like wouldn't close it. I feel like that's a really bad idea to go on YouTube when you're trying to study, to go on a website that's literally like hardcore programmed to keep you on it for as long as possible. Miss having my lab for work productivity. I mean, I just go to like the local library, man. I mean, it's just like even just separation of space. I think like, I don't know, maybe my case is different because I have like a really easy job that's not actually a job and doesn't require any work whatsoever or whatever it is. But I probably shouldn't be gaming ever on this computer in this room, like off stream. But let me tell you, brother, I've been playing a lot of PoE 2. Why not stream PoE 2? Because who's gonna watch that, man? Also, how is that gonna benefit me? It's just gonna make my gameplay experience worse, and it's gonna make the average experience of a stream of mine worse, and I can't make it into a YouTube video, so what the f is the point? Although pChal is pretty funny. I will say, it does actually seem, if you're like a yapping style streamer, who's like more talk than gameplay, it does seem like a really good stream game for that. Because honestly, most of the gameplay of that game is brain dead as fuck, bro. Okay, does Gyarados really do the full sweep? Does he actually do it? How much does Blizzard do? I want to see it. That's actually so reasonable. I was dead to crit there. Okay. Okay, if it kills Milo, it kills everything. Oh, and Gyara comes out last, so you don't have to worry about end him. Well, folks, I think we have a winner. I don't know if there's another Pokemon that does this. Maybe Altaria can do it? To be fair, I will say So far, Gyarados hasn't done much. But if you're the only Pokemon that sweeps the Elite Four, are you still S tier? Wait, did we have Gyarados being like a really good Altaria counter as well? I think so, right? I think it might just actually be S tier. I didn't see any use for Gyarados on Juan. Tentacle plus Gyarados like super consistently beats Flannery. And then I think Juan is the only one where it doesn't really do anything. But Juan is such a specialized fight, right? You know, like every Pokemon, like almost every Pokemon is useless on that fight, and then you have like Gorbis and Banette and Wobbuffet that's like S tier. I kind of want to try one where he hits every Blizzard. Let's see if we can achieve that. Because I think you have to stop after 2 D-dances if that happens, right? 2. This is close. You can D-dance here, but I think it's barely crit range, right?
Min-maxing vanilla.
D rain danced. That was crit range. What am I even at now? Was that, I think I'm on +3 or +2? I mean, this still works. Okay, that doesn't kill, but he can't really do much, right? Okay, let's just try it at +2, see what happens. Because he can put you into crit range after 2 blizzards. So pretend we got hit by 2 blizzards here. We're at 50% HP. We have to attack. We don't even kill it. Okay, so you're always going to go to +3. It's so unlikely because it's also super likely to rain dance, right? Am I crazy to think that this E4 is kind of easy as fuck? Oh yeah, this Kingler has D-dance, but it's only got Body Slam for physical moves. I think it's kind of fine, right? And the Salamence also, it doesn't have setup or anything, so... Just throw like a bulky water type at it and I think you win, right? Like, Salamance's only physical move is Rock Slide, and then it's like Dragon Claw for highest damage. Wallace probably is the point where you lose, yeah. Because water types are decently hard to counter. If you're going to lose to someone, it's going to be Wallace. His Gyarados can D-dance as well, right? Honestly, Glacia can do a lot of damage to people, I think. That Wall Rain is kind of tricky. Problem is I play a sloppy Tantaliza every time. Tantaliza is so interesting in this game, man. They're a really cool skill test. Man, I wish more games had like difficult double battle gym leaders in vanilla. Because that's really all it takes for a fight to be difficult. But like the fight, Tantaliza is like 100% like very beatable, but kind of only if you're like pretty damn good. Like if you're like above average good. It's a really interesting skill test. There's almost no other like skill test like that in any vanilla game that I can think of where like it is free, but only if you're like pretty good at planning, you know? You just never been interested in the Battle Frontier? No, I love the Battle Frontier. I spent so much time there as a kid. It just doesn't really jive with the Nuzlocke stuff. Dude, I've been saying this though. If Dexa wanted to make Run and Bun a truly immortal game, he would make a Run and Bun DLC that has a Battle Frontier with Run and Bun style fights and Pokemon and stuff. Didn't Askistan? There's something there for sure. The people of Didn't Askistan have been in... I don't know. There's definitely something. There's definitely something. It's like your friend is like, oh, dude, I went to Thailand on vacation. You're like, oh, did you connect through Didn't Askistan? Or no, there's something there. You're onto something. You're onto something. Dude, the Didn't Ask humor is so... You really need to pull it off with the right friend group, man. It can get really uncomfortable and cringe. I mean, I do it to my chatters sometimes, and I feel like I probably shouldn't. You're not dunking on anyone with Didn't Askistan? Dude, if your 45-year-old coworker is in the break room and she's telling everyone about like, oh yeah, we went to Thailand. You can't hit her with the Didn't Askistan, man. I mean, if the delivery is good, you can do it. But you can't be sitting in the corner like not making eye contact. Didn't ask. Like, come on. Get yourself together, bro. Okay, let's try Altaria, the other D-dancer. You're not hard enough on your community. It's a very mockable behavior to watch Twitch. Yeah, but like, I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm literally like relying on them doing it. I agree with you, kinda. Well, I think it depends on the type of way that you watch Twitch, I guess. But like, I feel I deserve to be made fun of as well for watching Twitch, to be fair. So maybe it is okay. You know? In a way Altaria can get it done. Watch me. Wait, I was gonna check if Altaria got taunt. It does not get taunt. How does it not get taunt? Dude, if one Pokemon... Dude, Altaria could totally taunt you. With his little cloud wings and can make a fool out of you. Man, I had a nightmare the other night that, I was at like a Twitch streamer, influencer, YouTuber after party thing. And I went to like a group of people and started talking with them, and Doublelift was there. And Doublelift started gatekeeping me for being like bad at League of Legends. And all the girls laughed at me. It was humiliating, man. What rank are you? No rank at all. Because I don't play anymore. Because I stopped having fun with the game, so I immediately stopped playing. Every single minute that I spent in League of Legends, I enjoyed, and as soon as I didn't enjoy it anymore, I stopped playing it. 2, 3. AI doesn't see that you have missed up, huh? Oh my god, this has roar. I didn't even know that. Wait, that's crazy. Do you guys know this has roar? Did you hear about this? Let's try to go to +2 before he roars. At least he seems unlikely to roar. Oh my god, Altaria does no damage. Bro. Wait, he's kind of doing it though? Why didn't I aerial ace? There we go. Wait, he's kind of doing it? Okay, hold on. We might be onto something here, folks. I can't prevent curse on the Dusclops, unfortunately. And I don't know if there's anything else I can do, to be honest. You know, am I really supposed to use fly? Probably. I mean, it is your best move, right? Wait, no, fly is 70 base power in this game, never mind. Return is basically the same. I mean, this could work. No, because curse is self-targeting, right? What elo did you peak in League? Emerald 2? What elo did you have the most fun? Probably Emerald 2. I think when you have your most fun in League of Legends is when you perform the best, when you gain the most elo, right? Okay, so this should always protect turn 1, and now what do? We just hope that he doesn't curse? That hardly seems like a good plan, does it? I guess you could be running Earthquake, huh? That's a little bit more damage. Just get him out of curse range. I don't know how curse AI works, by the way. I don't know if he can curse if he's low HP. So you force him to heal. So you get another D-Dance turn. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. I'm just going to assume that AI can't curse it in this position. And now you go. Now's your moment. I'm down to 6 aerial ace PP, but it's all I need. That was a crit. I honestly, I don't think that would have killed without crit, and then I would have been dead to Ice Beam there. So I think I'm getting pretty lucky here. The thing is, like, whatever Altaria does on this Elite Four, well, honestly, like, consider that that it gets missed and is a D-Dancer. If you don't have a Gyarados, yeah, sure, Gyarados does everything that Altaria does here better, but if you don't have Gyarados, yeah, it doesn't like cleanly sweep, but it's a support Pokemon that can help another Pokemon set up on Sydney, because you can Mist to prevent the Sand attacks. And the cool thing about Mist is AI doesn't see that Mist is up, so it still clicks Sand attack a bunch, so it actually enables a bunch of other sweepers. But it also, in a pinch, can help you sweep yourself. Alright, so this Celia should actually not be able to... Well, it is able to Ice Ball, but it probably won't, right? Because it doesn't see it as highest damage. So, you know, he's probably gonna, like, Hail. Oh, he Ice Balled. Wait, is Ice Ball not the multi-hit one? Wait, which one is Ice Ball? Oh, wait, Ice Ball is the rollout one, right? Well, never mind. Alright, Glacia, Altaria... Lamau, nope. I mean, while I'm here, I might as well test this, right? I feel like Starmie probably just sweeps here, right? Icy Wind kind of is a problem. So is Light Screen. Wait, I'm getting cooked. Hold on. This has Crunch. Wait, Starmie's ass. He's got like the perfect counter. What the f? I mean, this is still really hard. And you have to dodge crits. And you're out of psychic PP already? And this has Shadow Ball? What the f? And it's got Boom. Wait, I'm getting my ass beat. Okay, we have to come back to Starmie later. Absol, maybe. Is Absol fast enough to do stuff on this fight? Seems like it's faster than Glalie, so... Okay. ChatGPT can almost beat a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Just saw a YouTube video about it. Almost? Thought these guys were supposed to like take over the world or whatever. I'm pretty sure Absol also sweeps everyone. Okay, is this gonna work? That's a lot of money. You kind of just have to keep D-dancing, right? Okay, I don't think. Need him to protect a lot more often than that. Wait, why run Lumberry here though? Run Citrus, right? Ooh, the double protect. This is where we win. This is +3. 4, 5, 6. Didn't get crit. How bad is this Pokemon? Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. All right, listen up, liberals. Dies to enemy Altaria. I don't think Starmie wins this, but we'll see. I guess it could technically be higher level here if I had used it on other fights, but we already saw that it's kind of not very good on Glacia, right? I mean, it's still Starmie. Starmie's jolly. Is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a good testing environment for it then. Yeah, it outsped Kingdra at +1, but I guess it is a plus speed Starmie, and plus speed natures and badge boosts compounding in this game is kind of crazy. Okay, I did get a crit there. I feel like the Kingdra matchup is not that safe. Right? Oh, that's not a potion turn, though. I mean, I feel like it usually wins. But you can be in a pretty bad spot if it doesn't. I don't think we have to bother to test Altaria on Wallace, right? Well, I guess we can try what happens if you stall the blizzards out. Yeah, it's just going to kill you with double edges now, right? Or with that. Jesus Christ. I guess you could have Earthquake there, but... yeah, no. It's just not good enough. Alright, let's do some proper actual Starmie testing. I mean, the real thing is, like... it missing a lot of kills doesn't really matter. Enemy just gets stuck in a heal loop anyway, right? Exhibit A. Oops, I misclicked. Can I still win? It wasn't a heal turn for some reason and I survived. Let's see the damage. That's a lot of damage from double edge. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what do you do on this guy, actually? You're actually just cooked, right? Yeah, okay. But, like, assume you have support for the Ludicolo matchup. Okay, let me try to remove this guy. This Ludi is kind of an issue. Back to Starmie on this, I suppose? Oh boy. Yeah, no. Not very good. Starmie? Surprisingly bad in this Elite Four? Dude, it's actually so good. I've been thinking about this a lot, man. Twitch chat is the other day when I just rage quit stream because I thought chat was so unfunny that day and so annoying. It's the tierless testing streams. It's the time between the fucking big runs when I don't have time to build up like an audience and I have less fun streaming and stuff. When it just gets, we get into this abusive cycle with each other where I'm like really mad at you, so I'm less entertaining, so less people watch. So only the people that still watch are really weird, and we keep going and going and going until I finally play another fucking game like that. I think maybe at some point we just all have to accept that that's gonna happen, right? It was a terrible joke about Magneton implying the existence of Magnetoff. It wasn't even that unfunny, man. I think that day I was just not feeling it. Okay, you just gotta dodge the crit if you're gonna do this, I guess. Am I even fast enough? I think I am, right? I think his fastest is Absol. I think I know that. And I have speed boost and like 6 levels advantage, yeah. Okay. I should probably get us some slowed down B-roll footage here. Like, even if you miss the shift tree after he double teams, I think you're probably fine, right? Worst case. Oh, actually, yeah, because Shadow Ball team is infinite. They all just swords dance, man. Like, this is so free. Okay, wait, what do you do here? Because, like... Oh, wait, no, you just taunt. You literally just win. But you don't even need to do that. Because if he always protects turn 1, then you can just SD. And then 1 SD is probably enough to just sweep with Shadow Ball, right? Yeah. It was like the easiest fight in the world. I think Absol might be able to sweep the whole league. Let's test +4 real quick here. Because that would be nice if that worked. In case you get body slam parried once. Okay, that's good enough for me. And now Absol's like level 57, so surely... Oh, but now you're actually by Rock Tomb, right? Yeah, +2 doesn't even kill. I think this is where Absol kind of leaves. Is there anything you can do about this? You don't have the move slot for agility, right? I think you get a white herb, right? In this game. Any cool surprises so far? Shroomish being about as good as Breloom so far. So Spore Delay maybe actually being worth it was a big surprise. Some of the Pokemon that turn out to be a Kingdra counter, insane. Gorbis is probably one of the best Pokemon in the game. There's a Cacturn sweep on Juan. I mean, if he does that, then you obviously win. Ooh, slower than Flygon. Okay. And slower than Salamence. Alright, so maybe this ain't it. You kind of, even if you run White Herb, you kind of need him to protect once, right? Ooh, saving the White Herb for the smoke screen there, though. I think I was speed-tied with that Kingdra. And now you lose. Yeah, and then here you just go to your like Starmie or whatever, and then you realize you don't have Ice Beam, you're getting 2 shots, so you panic, you go to Gyarados, and you you D-dance once, you get flinched. Hold on. I can steer this, I can turn this around. You got a Breloom because you live a flamethrower. You Spore. You don't live a flamethrower. Okay. You got an Altaria. You D-dance once. You get off 1 return before getting sacked. You do no damage. And then you lose, I guess? Okay, you don't get 2 shot. Starmie wins. Nope, he has Crunch. Well, y'all, I think we lost. Ooh, huge sleep, though. Hold. He found the out. Oh my god. Rock Slide miss? Did I say earlier how the f do you lose in this E4? Okay, this time I won't lose. A single Pokemon. Just watch. Win the speed tie against Kingdra. Don't get crit here. And then you switch to Vileplume to get the flamethrower. Go to Gyarados. Wait, why don't I just go straight to Starmie? Who knows? Can I get flamethrower still? Yeah. Go to Breloom to get the flamethrower. Go to Starmie. Ice Beam. It's that easy. There you go. Alright, I just want to see Absol on Wallace real quick. I don't think it's gonna do it, but okay, that's a lot of damage. Well, does AI properly calc water spout damage, by the way? Because if so, maybe it's just, maybe you just have to return turn 1. Return once to reduce water spout damage. Return again to reduce water spout damage. Swords Dance on the heal turn. Return again to reduce water spout damage. And now he doesn't heal, so you have to return, because otherwise he kills you. Might as well kill a Shadow Ball. And now you get outspit by Tentacle and die. Okay, well, ba-da-dum. Alright, y'all. It's been real. I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. Thanks for watching.